In solo leveling, the envoy questioned Sung Il-Hwan, asking if there was anything they could help him with by any chance. Smirking faintly before muttering memories, Sung Il-Hwan asked if they could erase his memories of the past. The envoy affirmed that it was possible, but questioned why he would choose to do so. Sung Il-Hwan then explained that it was quite hard to keep putting up a facade in front of a son with such amazing perception, and that he wanted to become an ordinary father who only worries about his son, because to him, JINWOO wasn't the shadow monarch, but his precious son. The envoy acknowledged his request with understanding and explained that once Sung Il-Hwan exited the cafe, all memories of the vanished timeline would be erased from his mind. As the envoy exited the cafe, he offered a final prayer. Though Sung Il-Hwan may not be able to remember this, he prayed for his peaceful future. Meanwhile, at a Korean barbecue, JINHO nervously thought to himself that he couldn't even bring himself to eat because he was so anxious. On top of that, it was his first time at a freshman welcome party. But what is this, he asked. Though he had lived a decently well-off life as the second son of a rather rich family, this frozen pork belly restaurant was strangely familiar to him. Suddenly, a man told JINHO that someone might think they were going to eat him alive if they saw his expression. JINHO quickly replied that it was nothing, prompting the man to explain that what he meant was that JINHO should stop acting like that, since those were old-school traditions. He told JINHO that he could relax around him, but to be careful around the other sunbaes, since there was a particularly scary one in their major, noting that he's not the type to get strict around his juniors, but the charisma about him is insane. He then asked JINHO about the person who had recently made a name for herself as the idol of athletics. JINHO corrected him by identifying her as Cha Hai-in. Acknowledging it, he confirmed that he meant her, and continued by explaining that Cha Hai-in was the athlete in question, and that she was the sunbae's girlfriend. Just then, he noticed the very person they had been talking about.